to be honest, I'm a little bit scared of doing this video with her because she's a vegan chef and
So are you, Achutan.
So I'm the kind of cook who will just go into the kitchen, see what's there,
Me
put
too.
it all in a
Me
pot.
too, by the
and
way.
I don't believe you one bit. Okay, thank
Give
you.
it to everyone also, no, Papa?
Hi and welcome to today's recipe video. I'm Dr. Achutan Ishwar and this is my good friend Susmitha. And today we're going to be teaching you, or we're going to be making and enjoy, and I hope you learn out of it, a delicious South Indian Karnataka traditional recipe. It's called
Nuchinunde or Kanduunde.
Oh,
People may
I
be
didn't know
familiar
about
with
the
both
second
these.
name.
Okay, so I'll tell you a bit about the Kandu. So Kandu is like Kandabal, like this, you know, what is it? The toor dal, right? And that's actually a partial Telugu mix name. And unde is in Kannada, which means ball. So we call it Kandunde because we mix up the two in our, in our language sometimes.
Nice.
So that's why.
Nice.
But Nuchinunde is the most common term in Karnataka, yes.
Oh, lovely. Like we're going to be mixing together all these ingredients. They
Yes.
look so delicious.
Yes.
Awesome.
And Nuchu because we're going to grind them coarse. Like, bits of it. So that's why it's called Nuchu.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So Nuchu means coarse.
Pieces, like
Pieces.
little tiny bits. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Lovely. Awesome. And this dish is such a delicacy. It's so yummy, but it's so simple, so easy to make. And I hope you all enjoy it. And for those of you who are coming to our channel for the first time, I'm the co-founder of nutritionscience.in and sampurnahara.com. And our goal is to make healthy eating easier for you and your family. And so, Susmitha, I would love it if you could share a little bit about yourself. Susmitha is one of my oldest friends in the vegan community. She knows so much. Like you ask her a question about anything at all, she'll have an answer ready for you. I absolutely love that. And so, Susmitha, could I ask you to share a little bit about yourself too?
Yes. So I've been vegan for a couple of decades now. So back when I turned vegan, there weren't many options in the market or any options in the market. I've seen the first soy milk that came into the market. I saw it there and I literally, not literally because I can't, but I almost did cartwheels. I'm like, soy milk in the market. So, there weren't options, because of which it served me well because of not having options. I had to try, cook, experiment, make everything myself, and it's been a wonderful journey. So I'm a vegan chef. I ran a vegan restaurant for many years. I teach cooking classes. I teach people how to make dairy alternatives. I love teaching people how to empowering people with how to make their own vegan foods and big goodies and things like that. My brand is called Veganosaurus, VEGANOSAURUS.com. That's where you can find me.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And let's get down to it, Susmitha.
Sure.
How do we approach this dish?
So we have all these dals which have been soaked for about 6 hours, minimum 6 hours, max maybe 10, not too much more than that. So you soak these dals and you rinse them, drain them completely. And after that, we're going to make this. So traditionally, this recipe is made during Gauri festival. So they don't use onion in it. And it's kind of plain, no veggies are used. So veggies are an addition because I love veggies. They give a very nice mouthfeel, nice texture. And onion is really nice when you're actually having onion and it's not a festival day, then definitely put onion in it because it gives it that moisture, that juicy feel when you have it, which helps. Everything comes together beautifully. So we have 4 types of dals here. We're going to use all of them. The chana dal and the toor dal are in higher quantities. And then there is the moong dal, and which is like slightly lower quantity, and then the urad dal, which is the lowest of the quantity of the lot. Then we have finely chopped, Achutan's sister Aditi has chopped them so fine and so cutely. So finely chopped carrots, onion, beans, green beans. You can put other veggies if you want to. It's totally up to you. If you have,
beetroot, potato.
Beetroot will be nice. Beetroot will give it that color though, of course, low. But I haven't tried it with potato because this is quite a heavy thing as it is, right? So potato again makes it a little heavier. So use the more, the lighter veggies, comparatively the lighter veggies. Cabbage and yes, or cauliflower, all those would be good. Even if you have bottle gourd, those things will go well. So fine, chop them, put it. You want to make it exotic, you can put broccoli, zucchini and all also. Yeah, so just fine chop them, add them as many as you like.
Awesome.
Then
Especially if you want to scandalize your grandmothers, put lots of broccoli.
and then there's green chili. This, because it's so dal heavy, it's kind of plain, so putting lots of chilies in it makes it really nice. It gives it a nice taste. And at the end of this, we're going to soak it in vegan curds, so more so you need the chili cake to be there. There's salt, asafoetida, curry leaves and coriander. You can use ginger if you want. You don't have to. We are using asafoetida today, so either this or that is fine, or both if you like both.
Awesome.
All right. So we're going to start. Let's begin. So first we have to grind this into a creamy paste, as creamy as possible.
The urad
The urad dal. Use very little water and do it. Once that is done, what you do is you add the other dals and then you grind them coarsely. Nuchification is what you're going to do. Okay. There you avoid using water because we want to shape these. So if you avoid water, the better it is. After that, we're going to put it in a bowl, mix all the other ingredients, shape them into balls and put it into the steamer. That's it. It's a very simple recipe. The only time, the real time that goes in it is the soaking of the dals that you have to wait for. I also want to share, so this is one of those things which you can make it in a big batch, put it off in the fridge or the freezer depending on how long, and whenever you feel the craving, take out, steam a few, make and eat. Very easy to do that. It lasts for quite some time.
Nice. Only problem in our house, we can keep, but it won't last. Get over. Especially if you're making like this.
If you're making like this, yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Great.
Cool.
So let's get started.
Yeah.
Let's get the mixie here and we'll start grinding the urad dal.
Let's do it. So yeah, let's add this, make it into a paste. My hands are washed, okay? See, it's partially ground, so we're going to add a little water now. See, it doesn't have to be perfectly ground, but as creamy as possible. If there's some bits left on the sides, it's okay. It's not a big deal. It adds to texture. So you get this, creaminess, So that's what's going to hold everything together. Okay. So now we'll add the chilies. We want the chilies to get ground as smoothly as possible. That's unless you enjoy getting bits of surprise chilies. Okay. So put it at the bottom.
Nice, but so surprise chili sounds a little dangerous.
So then we're going to add the dals. Chana dal. Depending on your mix, you can do this in batches, depending on how big it is and how much it can accommodate. Then the toor dal. See, at the bottom it's getting done here, you can see, and then at the top it's still chunky, so mix it a couple of times. At this point we can add the moong dal also, there's space for it, so. Here, you can see this. So it's a bit of coarse, bit of smooth, bit of, whole, all of it. And chili is also ground fairly well. And let's transfer it to a vessel. Now to this, we're going to add all the veggies, onion, all of it. So let's put this. You can load it as much as you want. Huh? That's the beauty of this. If you want to add more vegetables, ultimately once you're done, it should hold together in a ball. That's all, is the goal here. You can load it with lots more if you want. Such pretty colors.
I know.
Wow, this quantity is a lot more than I had imagined actually. See, you'll have to freeze it. Do you think we can finish all this today?
They love this type of vada type things.
Okay, snacky
That's
type
all.
things, evening
That's
snacks.
all over.
Yeah. You can put other herbs and stuff like dill, all those things. No, it's up to you. You can flavor it in any way you like.
Nice.
We're going to put
I've
some
actually
asafoetida.
had Nuchinunde with dill leaves.
That's also common in Karnataka cuisine because vada also has dill leaves, but we don't do. Traditionally at home we don't do it, but yes, this is asafoetida. Look at this cute bottle, oh my god. There we go.
So when you say in Karnataka they do it, but at home we don't do it?
No, in the sense of it's more, see, every house has a different kind of recipe. Everyone has different traditional recipes, right? From their grandmother's time, great. So I guess it's commonly used, dill is commonly used in these, but in our families, in our traditional recipe, it's not there. That's all.
Okay.
Salt. You don't have to put a lot. It's up to you. If you are reducing the amount of salt that you're having, then it's okay. Because we're going to put this in curd later on, and the curd will be sour. We want to put it in sour curd, and that's fine. That will make up for the lower salt. If you want to keep it low salt, it's okay, not a problem. Now we're going to mix all of it. You like to try some?
Sure.
Actually, I don't need spoon for that. Just try a bit. You need more salt?
Nice and spicy.
Salt required?
So for me it's perfect. If you'd like to add some, you put.
No, since all of you will be having in your house, you
Sure,
will have it in this level of salt, right? So we'll leave it like this, right? That's all. I want to keep it suitable for how you all eat. So.
Awesome.
So this is done, ready. So can I have the steamer?
Sure.
And get this out of the way. So you'll make the balls.
So you show me the size? And that's all you.
So the size is approximately this much. You can make them bigger, but this is nice. The size is good. Okay. People do put a pinch of soda in it to make it softer. We don't need all that, so let's just make it this way.
Sure.
And the onions help with all that. Like if it's a dry one without vegetables or onions, then you will need that soda and stuff. But then this has all the goodness. So
Absolutely. The vegetables make it so much more softer. And I think this size also helps. The Nuchinundes which I've eaten tend to be a little bigger.
Bigger? Oh, no. So I think we tend to make it with the intention of soaking in the sambar, in the curd, so that sized is what we think. So people, you make it whatever shape you want, but we slightly like buns,
Elongated?
slightly flatten it like this, like buns.
Like this?
You can do it like that also, no problem.
Okay. Or circular shape flattened or?
It can be
oval?
both. Oval is also fine. Circular flattened is also. So this is how we make it normally. So I'm just making it this way. But this is too flat. Okay, make it a little less flat.
Okay, so a little thicker.
Like this, little rounded, kind of like buns. Little buns.
Oh, okay. Like the burger buns.
Yeah, but mini versions. Kind of
By the
like.
time I make one, Susmitha would have made one batch.
You tell my name properly first.
Susmitha would have made one batch. Sorry, madam. Okay, va?
Yes. Good. Steam was there, no? Because you added more water.
Yeah, just to
plenty, no?
prevent my hand from burning.
Okay. You steam this for about 5 to 7 minutes. And depending on the size of the thing that you made, right? So these small ones, 5 minutes is fine. After that, you turn it off, let it sit for a couple minutes, and then we remove it and we'll dunk it in curds.
Awesome. Let's do it.
This is done. So about 5-6 minutes we've steamed
5-6
it. We'll
minutes.
turn it off.
Okay.
And now let it sit for a couple more minutes
Inside itself.
Let it sit in the heat, and little bit, that wetness will reduce. And then we'll take this. Meanwhile, we'll take this. Okay.
Great.
Your curd. Beautifully set. Let me just. Okay. So what we are going to do is thin down the curds a bit. You can whisk it also if you want, but
some water.
We'll just mix it with this. Thanks. So it shouldn't be as thin as buttermilk, but not as thick as curd either. So this much is good,
So that it gets absorbed, is it?
Yes, so that it gets absorbed easily. Otherwise, it'll all dry up. Because you're going to put the hot thing inside, and it'll suck it in, and then you'll just get a dry mass. We want a little liquid there. Okay. And now, you can just add the Nuchinundes to this directly. But we'll flavor it a little bit with chili, asafoetida, and a teeny bit of salt, not a lot. And curd, if it's more sour, it's even nicer. The sour it is, the tastier this whole dish turns out to be.
It makes sense, no? When we have a side dish with rice or dal or rotis, it always tends to be a little sour.
Yeah. So you told me this is like some super spicy chili.
Yes, this is a really spicy chili powder.
Yeah, teeny. That's enough. Just to give a kick. So
we get all these ingredients. Soya curds is from Sampurnahara. Everything else is from Farm Fresh Bangalore, who is our organic farmer community, and they harvest and they deliver it like almost the same day. So the beans, the carrots, they were harvested from the plants this morning.
Oh, how nice! How nice! And so they do the dry stuff too, the spices and all of it. All your ingredients, your basic ingredients come from there.
So they are a whole food plant-based grocery initiative.
Oh, how nice.
Yes. And what they do is they have a chat with you, unlike just a regular grocery store. They have a chat with you, find out who are all there in your family. Do you have any health issues? Do you have any health goals? Children, elders, sports people. And based on that, they design a nutrition package.
Okay.
But instead of supplements, they give you real food.
Nice.
And it's all whole food plant based.
Okay.
So that makes it easier. Sometimes when people say, I'm finding it difficult to eat enough greens or to get enough fruits, I don't have fruits at home always. That problem gets solved. It goes on autopilot. It's like a subscription.
That's good. That's a nice system. Yeah. All right. So we have the curds ready. And let's take that out. Let's check it once. Just to...
Let's open this.
Ooh, yummy.
Smells so good.
Let's check it once that it's done. Okay, you can take a fresh spoon and yeah, it should be a little hard like this. Like idli, but harder. Little harder than idli.
Because of all the dal.
Dals, yeah. So it's ready. So let's move them down and then we'll pop them into the curds.
Great.
All right, so we'll just take these and pop them in, okay? It's cooled enough to hold it like this. Why don't you taste one?
Yes, please.
It's hot.
Let me.
Take a plate and yeah, try it now.
It's amazing.
Yeah?
It's so soft.
Yeah, the vegetables.
Oh.
The vegetables make a world of difference. And the coarse grinding, that's very important. If you grind it too smooth, no, it becomes very dense. So you need that, gap between them, the dal pieces and stuff. All right.
Okay.
Cheers.
Yes. Cheers. Comfort food. Seriously.
Truly. Hits the spot.
I know. Especially growing up, we've eaten a lot of idli with curds as kids. So, and with like sambar, chutney, and all of that. Somehow, all those flavors are there in this one dish. I guess it has the dal, the coriander, something sour.
Yeah,
the
you're right.
curds, no?
Actually, yeah, it's a mix of all the comfort foods from childhood.
Amazing, yeah.
Cool. So, I hope you all try this. It's very simple to make. Little bit if the dal quantities go up and down, this dal don't worry too much about it. It's okay. Put more veggies if you like, more spice and all that. And let us know how you like it. We'd love to hear your feedback.
Absolutely. Please let us know in the comments below this video. Tell us if you loved it. Tell us if it didn't come out well. Tell us if it worked great for your whole family. And if you have any questions for Susmitha or for any of us, you can just put it in the comments below. We'll be happy to help you out. This was an example of Nuchinunde, a traditional Karnataka dish that is traditionally, by default, whole food plant-based. There's no oil, and the curds that we used here is not dairy curds, but soya and almond curds, and you can use any plant-based curds.
Or you can have it without the curds.
Sure.
That's why it's traditionally, whole food plant-based.
Whole food plant-based, absolutely. And you can even have it with sambar, chutney.
Not the regular sambar, but the majjige huli sambar, the more kolambu. That one you can have it with. Regular sambar, okay, it's okay. The flavors may clash a bit. Chutney, I've never tried, but you know what? It may be yum because we have vada with chutney, right?
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely. Is there anything else you want to share before we close up the video?
No, I think we are good. Okay. That's about it. So,
okay,
yeah.
super.
All right.
So thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video interesting, useful. Do try out this recipe. Let us know how you liked it. And if you have any questions, you can let us know in the comments below. I'm Dr. Achyutan Ishwar. I'm the co-founder of nutritionscience.in and sampurnahara.com. And we have with us today Susmitha, my good friend, who is a fantastic vegan chef. She's a vegan business coach and
a vegan cooking teacher.
Vegan cooking teacher.
A podcaster. Okay,
Podcaster.
I'm a million things, so these will do.
She has a million things. And she's fantastic at every single one of them.
No.
Yes.
Thank you. Very kind of you to say that.
She has a podcast called The Feel Good Factor. She has a cooking class where she teaches dairy alternatives and it's online, so anyone can join from anywhere. She also gives coaching for vegan businesses. So if you're interested in any of these, all of these links will be in the description of this video. You can check it out. Her website is veganosaurus.com. That's also there in the description. Check it out there. And if you're interested in other cooking classes where you can learn North Indian, South Indian cuisine, pizzas, pastas, chaats, and all kinds of delicious food, which is also healthy, and also to prevent and reverse lifestyle diseases, then check out nutritionscience.in. There are many courses there. And if you just want to order these delicious food and get it delivered to your home anywhere in India, check out sampurnahara.com. There are more than 200 goodies, sweets and snacks, cakes and cookies that are all healthy and tasty. And they all help to make healthy eating easier for you and your family. I hope you enjoyed this video. Wish you have a great day ahead. And I look forward to meeting you again tomorrow. Be blessed.
Thank you. Bye.